That's better. Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut with Mike Kelly, and we're Real Estate Jerky Daily.
And it's a Wednesday.
Yeah, I can't believe it's Wednesday. It feels like it's a Friday.
I know, but at least it's not Thursday again, because Thursday was yesterday, although it was Tuesday.
Now I'm confused.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I woke up
You
and
missed
went, it's
Rotary.
only Wednesday? Yeah, I did miss it. That is such a good looking picture.
Yeah, you like those little pictures
I
that
do.
pop up there.
They're pretty cool.
You're like, oh, wow. I'm
Well,
so
I'm
enthused.
so transformed.
All right, what do you got? Why don't we go with
You want to go with my
you
stuff
first? Yes.
Okay, watch this. Boom.
Wow.
Wow.
Close.
589 listings closed. 472.
That's Stanislaus County.
That's Stanislaus County, and that's in 2.5 months.
Oh wow,
that's abysmal.
That's a lot of. I can't believe there's not that many real estate agents still in the business.
Yeah, I wonder.
236.
I need to ask my buddy Patrick Wallace if we've had a lot of non-renewers.
I'm sure you've had some.
Well, yeah. I mean, some of the older people who've been in the business forever, and they're like, you know what, this buyer brokerage thing, screw you. I'm not learning another document, and they go bye-bye.
Well, I mean, we've got 361 pending. That's current pending, right?
Right. That's as of today from the beginning of the year. So maybe some long escrows.
I'm sorry, from the beginning of the year?
Yeah.
Not just currently what's left pending.
Well, what's left pending. So, I mean,
they could be all this month.
Yeah, it could be all this month. It could be there's a 60-day or a 75-day or a 180-day.
Who does that?
I don't know. Got a new listing coming on the market a little bit later this afternoon. Once I get the pictures, and they're like, we would like a little bit longer escrow to give us some time to move. And I just looked at them. I said, time kills everything.
It does. Time kills
longer
all deals.
time you're not closed, it could kill the deal. You could have anything happen.
How about you just rent back?
And I said, I can probably negotiate a rent back for free, and you'd be fine. Well, but then we're under pressure. Well, come on.
Under pressure. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, you should have that in the background when you're like, playing.
Just play it.
Under pressure. Do you want to sell your house and go buy your next house? Are they buying something else, or they already did?
They already did. They're closing escrow. I want to say 2 weeks in South Carolina.
No, and no pressure to move or anything because they already bought a house.
No pressure. They've already got it.
Why don't they pack up the place? Why don't they pack up the place, move everything, and then list it? Then they don't have to worry about pressure.
Yeah. Their movers need 3 weeks. I said, go ahead and let them know. Get them scheduled, because you can be gone while we do this.
Right. You don't have to be
just
here.
Like you're gone from South Carolina while you did that.
Right. All right. So
and they're going to e-sign.
E-sign what?
To close.
Well, technically.
Yeah.
They'll do an online notary.
Notary, e-sign. Yeah.
It's a real signature.
Kinda.
And it's only because they're in North Carolina.
South.
Wherever. They couldn't do it here.
No, they couldn't do it here in California.
No, they have to be out of state.
Yeah.
And that's a sad thing. It's when I do refinances and we have them sign, they get notaries from all over the country to do the signing. No notaries from California, because California notaries cannot e-sign until like 2028 or something.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's a...
Why the wait? Are they trying to say the technology is going to be better then?
Because all the homeless people or unhoused people need all the money.
Huh?
I had nothing to do with anything. I just threw it out there. Anyway, let's go with what's going on right now. Market's down. Nasdaq's up right now.
Yeah.
But overall, the market itself, bond market, right now we're down 5 basis points. The 10 years at 4.31. We've seen as low as 4.19 recently, and then 3.65. So we're all over the place, and we don't know what's going on. It's the tariff stuff that everybody's having trouble with.
Yeah.
CPI came out today, Consumer Price Index.
What did it say?
It showed that overall inflation rose 0.2 for the month, which was lower than the 0.3 expected. Year over year inflation slowed from 3% to 2.8, 1/10 lower than anticipated. The previous report for January, energy and food prices caused inflation to move higher. In the February readings, however, they were pretty tame. Energy only rose 0.2 month over month, which was a little disappointing. Gasoline fell by 1%, but was counteracted was the rise of 1.4% in energy services, which includes electricity.
Oh.
Food also rose 0.2, with 2/3 of it rising coming from eggs alone. Eggs rose 10% in February and are up almost 60% year over year. I guess I should have invested in eggs.
Yeah, they got to get some more layers.
Yeah, we got to get some more eggs going. Eventually this will work down, but
Sure.
it's amazing how many people are like, oh, he said he was going to cut costs right as soon as he got in. Okay, give me a break.
In the
There's some things
process of doing it.
Yeah, you can't fix eggs overnight.
Yeah, because you know what? It comes from nature.
Yeah. The core rate, which strips out food and energy prices, increased by 0.2, also 1/10 lighter than the market expected. Year over year, core CPI moved from 3.3% to 3.1%, which was better than estimates of 3.2%.
Whoa.
All these little percentages. So here's some. Airline fares fell a sharp 4% due to a combination of lower fuel prices and less demand. Airlines have reported a downturn due to less government business and leisure travel.
I saw a retarded reel this morning where this country boy was talking about at all the airlines now from here on out, you're going to have to load and unload your own baggage onto your airplane. Give me a flipping break.
Well, you got you to watch it, didn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Shelter is the key. It makes up 44% of the entire core index, which came in favorable. Shelter rose only 0.28, I guess 28/10. I don't know how that works, but showing a sign of catching up to more realistic reading. Still on a year over year basis is up 4.24%. This is Shelter, which has to do with rents. Right. While this improvement is much better and more reliable, real-time blended rent figures are around 1.6%. Catching up with Shelter, removing the lag, core CPI would be about 1.95, right in line with Fed targets. So we're pretty much in target with the Fed right now. Mortgage applications for last week. Mortgage rates fell from 6.73 to 6.67 and went back up this week, which helped. These are Fannie Mae, which helped boost mortgage activity. Rates now be eighth to a quarter lower than this time last year. Doesn't mean much. We know the demand is there as rates fall because once again activity rose. Purchase application rose 7% last week, rising 9% in the previous week, and now at 4% year over year basis. Refinances rose 16% after jumping 37% in the previous report, and now we're up 90% year over year. Speaking of that, I have a few of those right now, which is shocking.
Yeah.
The Challenger Job. I can't say job. The Challenger Job Cut report showed that the first 2 months of the year announced layoffs are 222,000, which is the highest number of job. I said it again.
What is that?
Job. That's the word I'm looking for. Job cuts to begin a year since 2009. So basically, we've had the highest number of job cuts in the beginning of a year since 2009. And that's a bad year. Some of those are 63,000 were due to Doge cuts, but even removing that, it's much higher than the norms, which could be a sign of further weakness to come in the labor market and unemployment rate moving higher.
Yeah. Read an article this morning. Are you ready?
Congratulations.
Are you done? Or are you still working?
I still have stuff, but
go for it.
Go for it, or are you going to cut me off?
I'm going to go for it. I believe it's the president of Compass Real Estate. He's creating American Association of Realtors, and he's presenting a clear, MLS, national MLS has a clear cooperation policy where if you list a property, you need to have it in an MLS within 24 hours so it can see the entire market. This guy wants a clear collaboration policy where you could keep it exclusive for a while, the listing for a while, which I don't know how that's going to do anything but help the broker who owns Compass keep these listings at just Compass on their MLS and give them a lot of inventory so people are seeing it, but not the whole market will ever see it. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Clear collaboration. I can't say job cuts.
Job.
Clear collaboration will not expose your listing to the entire market, which to me, you're not going to get your highest and best offer. So
Well, I guess he's just trying to compete and make some money.
Yeah, and he's trying to create an American Association of Realtors. So you could say I'm a member of R.
All right, so last two things. GDP estimates. So the GDP is coming out the next couple of days.
Yeah.
Atlanta Fed is projecting that the first quarter GDP is going to come out at a negative 2.4%. The big reason for the decline is that U.S. is importing much more than it's exporting. This is likely to happen as companies try to import as much as they can ahead of tariffs. Normalizing these figures gives a GDP reading of about 1%, which is still relatively weak. It all has a lot to do with overall what things are doing. Right now, the question really is, what does this mean for you as a home buyer and homeowners? With buyers, this inflation slowing and mortgage application increasing, expect more competition in the housing market. Act fast, because if you're in the market for a home. We've been saying this for a while. Homeowners, if you haven't refinanced yet, this could be a great time to explore your options. Investors, with mortgage applications rising and inflation cooling, real estate investment remains a solid hedge against economic fluctuations. I talked to a guy yesterday who is into major, commercial and stuff. So, and he's like, the numbers he's seeing is about 7.5 million homes we're short right now.
Wow.
And by 2030 or 2035, we need 16 million. And we're not doing
I don't think we're going to catch up.
No, we're never going to catch up.
Yeah.
So if you can buy a house, you want to buy a house because it's going to continue to go up in value.
Yep. It's your best way to create family wealth.
It is. I was on a podcast and I had a guy from Canada and I've never been on such a weird podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just the way he was talking. Okay, Ed, how are we going to, trying to be like, and he was asking about, so when you're a podcaster, if you're like we are on radio, you learn how to interview people and you learn how to not just ask a question, but to get
a response.
Well,
yeah.
Or talk about the answer and go in more depth with it. Right. Not do the politicians' questions where, what is this? And then they say whatever. And then they go to the next question and they don't have to act. And that's basically what the guy was doing. It's like, I tell you, it was just horrible. I mean, for me, I was just smiling on the inside going, this is ridiculous.
What was the name of the podcast?
I'm not going to say.
Okay.
I don't want negativity.
Negativity. Well, I thought I'd maybe go back and check it out.
It's not out.
It
was alive.
Oh, it's alive.
It was alive on, all these different things. So, yeah. Here, let me show something if I can find. Oh, look at that. It's because it's a PNG. I'll have to switch it to. I'll have to make it into a PDF. Show it tomorrow because we got our flyer done for the Firewalk.
For Operation Firewalk. Yeah. Cool.
Go check it out. Sign up now. We got a bunch of people signing up. If you want to come, you have to sign up because we only have limited seating.
Yeah, I'll be there working.
Yes. Are you gonna walk this year?
Yeah, I'll walk.
Because you didn't walk last year.
I was so gimpy last year. I thought I'd stop in the middle.
All right. I'm good. You did?
I'm good.
Is there anything else I need to go over?
No.
That I haven't talked about this. People have been.
We can broken record this again, but.
No, just I'm talking in general. Anything that we come across. Price your house property from the beginning. Don't overprice your home because then it sits on the market. We all know this. If your house isn't selling, it's not because of anything, but the price might be too high.
Exactly.
Or you might need to do a couple repairs.
Maybe.
If you got a retaining wall falling, you might want to repair it.
Yeah. Well, maybe not.
Well, most people who want to buy it just to move in and they're not going to want to go, okay, that's costly.
It could be.
All right.
It's concrete and some forms.
It's costly. Concrete's expensive. It's not
anymore.
Cheap.
It is. Did you get your bid up front yet?
Yeah, it's actually not bad.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
see, it's not that costly.
Yeah, we know. It's costly, but it's not as bad as we thought it was going to be.
There you go.
All right, everybody, make it a great day. We'll be back tomorrow. And don't forget, we do radio also.
Yep.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.